New York City. 5:58 in the morning, the tallest office in Midtown. He built something most people said was impossible. $0 to $10 million. 8 years. 6 stages. Every stage had exactly one primary move. He started with absolutely nothing. Not even a plan. This is not a motivation video. This is the actual framework. 6 stages. Each required something the last one didn't. Let's go back to the beginning. Stage 1, year 1, 0. Studio apartment. $127 in the bank. No plan. $127.43. The number he kept refreshing. No job. A degree he'd never used, and a phone about to run out of data. Stage 1. The only goal, find a skill with no ceiling. 3 filters for choosing the right skill. He chose copywriting, a $19 course. Something clicked, he built a 90-day sprint. Theory first, practice second, real clients third, day 12. He wrote his first practice landing page for a fake supplement brand. 5 practice pieces. A card portfolio built in 2 hours. $19 per year, day 31. He posted his first offer on Reddit's r/for-hire. Copywriter available. First client gets 50% off. I will outwork anyone. He refreshed that page 73 times over 6 hours. The next morning. 1 reply. $75 for a plumbing company website? $75. He spent 14 hours on that first project. The client replied, "This is better than I expected. Can you do our newsletter too?" The stage 1 pricing model. Never charge per hour. Month 2. 3 clients. Working every night after 8 p.m. The cold outreach message that actually works. 3 sentences. Month 3. He niched down. Health and wellness brands only. Niching tripled his response rate. Clients felt understood. He got his first referral. A client who sent 3 more without being asked. Month 6, he raised his prices. Lost 2 clients. Revenue went up. Month 8, $1,800. Month 10, $4,200. Month 12, $7,600. $7,600 in 1 month. From a $19 course. In a studio apartment. Stage 1 tool stack. Everything he used in year 1. The 24-hour ceiling. The fundamental problem of selling time. 2 options. A product or a team. He would eventually do both. He built his first digital product. A copywriting template pack. $47 on Gumroad. Week 1, 11 sales. $517 while he slept. Stage 1 complete. $5,000 total. The skill is real. Now build the client machine. The apartment. Same 4 walls. Something different happening inside them. Stage 2. The client machine. $5,000 to $50,000. 6 months in. Same apartment. Business looked different. The mistake at stage 2, taking every client. He did it too. 3 questions that qualify every client before saying yes. The retainer offer. Converting project clients to monthly recurring. He got on 3 discovery calls a week. Closed 1 in 3. The referral system. 1 extra thing in every project. Unrequested. Month 8. First $6,000 month. Referrals doing the selling. He raised his prices again. $350 became $800 became $1,500. The price increase email. Word for word. 2 clients left. Revenue went up $1,800. Month 12, $9,800. Month 13, $12,400. He built a simple client onboarding system. Typeform, Notion, Calendly. The first week a client went through the system without him touching it. The desk, the lamp, the city outside at 11 p.m., building while others watched TV. Total saved over 18 months, $48,000. Stage 2 complete, $50,000 total. Now, escape the time for money trap, the location arbitrage math, the real numbers. He packed 2 bags, economy flight, left in the morning, the door closed, the street outside, the taxi to the airport. Bali, landed at dawn. The first thing that hit him was the green. Stage 3. One goal: build a system that runs without you. A villa with a pool, $500 a month. He had $11,500 left. Same work, better view, same clients. No idea he's in Bali, the Canggu co-working scene. He found his people. He found 2 subcontractors at the co-working space, writers, $20 an hour, the system he gave them, a brief template, a quality checklist, a delivery format. First week with the team, 3 projects delivered. He reviewed, not wrote. He introduced his first digital product, a PDF playbook, $97. Week 1 of the product launch, 11 sales. $1,067 while he slept. The co-working conversations. Everyone was building something different. Month 3 in Bali. Revenue, $18,000. Cost of living, $930. He introduced retainer clients. Not project by project, monthly. Predictable. 4 retainer clients, $14,000 a month recurring, plus product income. Tegalalang rice terraces at golden hour. Why people come here? Weekends on the scooter, Ubud, Seminyak. Watching the sun set over the Indian Ocean. Month 7. He hit the Bali ceiling. The time zone gap was costing client relationships. He needed a real company, a real address, a jurisdiction that made sense. Stage 3 complete. $90,000 saved. System running. Now. Structure. The villa at 6 a.m. One last sunrise. Bags by the door again. Dubai. The scale hits you before the door of the plane opens. Stage 4. 2 goals. Structure the business. Make the savings compound. Day 2. DMCC Free Zone Office. A company registered in 48 hours. The license. The bank account. 2 documents that changed everything. 0% corporate tax. The same revenue now kept 20% more. Business Bay co-working, floor 18. The Dubai skyline as his office backdrop. $90,000 saved. His first real investment decision, $36,000 into index funds. S&P 500. Low fees. Long time horizon. $27,000 into a Dubai property fund. 8% annual yield. The portfolio after month 3, 3 streams, all compounding. The Burj Khalifa at 10 p.m. There is nothing like it. Dubai networking events. People who moved capital at a scale he hadn't imagined. The investor's advice: your business is the best investment you have. The investment priority order. Most people get this backwards. Dubai desert on Friday morning. The quiet of that landscape is its own lesson. Year 3. Revenue crossed $250,000 total. He met his first enterprise client, a SaaS company, $60,000 contract, $60,000, single contract, more than his first full year of freelancing. Stage 4, complete. $250,000 total. The investment machine is running. The Dubai Marina at midnight, yachts and towers. The energy of ambition. London, October. Grey sky, the Thames. The most expensive city yet. Stage 5, the team. $1 million annual, the hardest stage. Shoreditch office, East London. The tech creative heart of the city. The London team at its peak. 8 people, 4 countries, 1 morning stand-up. The org chart. CEO, COO, creative lead. Team, the COO hire. The single most important decision of Stage 5. He found the COO. She ran the day. He ran the company, the CEO's job. Not to do, to decide. The hiring mistakes. He made them all at Stage 5. The 90-day review template. Every team member, non-negotiable. Company values, not decoration, the hiring filter. Year 5. He watched the team run a stand-up without him. Year 5. Revenue crossed £1 million. The financial model at £1 million, what it actually looks like. Waterloo Bridge at twilight. The Thames silver, the city holding you accountable. Borough Market on a Saturday. The good cheese, because you can. Stage 5 complete. £1 million revenue, The system needs a new lever. Brick Lane on a Sunday. East London in its truest form. Tokyo. He came for one meeting. He left with a distribution deal. Stage 6. The Empire. $5 million to $10 million. The distribution multiplier. A Japanese marketing firm. 400 existing clients. They wanted to white label his system. The business card exchange. Both hands. A slight bow. The formality of serious business. The deal. They distribute his system to 400 clients. He takes 25% of all revenue. 300 new clients. 0 new hires. This is how the numbers really move. He expanded the model. Singapore, Australia, UAE, each a distribution partner. The distribution partner model, how it actually works, 6 months after the Tokyo deal. Revenue, $5,200,000. Tokyo at 3 a.m., ramen. The city more alive at 3 a.m. than most cities at noon. Shinkansen from Tokyo to Kyoto. 320 kilometers per hour. Mount Fuji for 30 seconds. Shinjuku Gyoen at cherry blossom season. The most beautiful thing Tokyo does. The white label agreement. 5 clauses he always insists on. Stage 6 lesson, distribution beats hiring every time at scale. New York. Year 8. The global HQ, not for lifestyle, for clients. The New York office. 42 team members, 6 countries, 1 morning stand-up, the 9 a.m. stand-up. 5 time zones on 1 wall screen. Central Park at 6 a.m. before anyone is up. The city making space to think. The rooftop. 6:47 a.m. 8 years later. The same view. A completely different person. $10,240,000 in annual revenue. What does that actually look like? He's not looking at the dashboard. He's looking at a photo from year 1. Here's what I want you to take from this. Not inspiration. An actual map. 6 stages, each with exactly 1 primary move. The single move at each stage. This is the framework. Where are you right now? Be honest. The most common mistake, applying stage 6 thinking to a stage 2 problem. The location arbitrage mistake. Move financially before geographically. The tax structure mistake. You optimize revenue before optimizing taxes. The hiring mistake. Skill first, culture second. The $10 million wasn't the goal, it was the result of solving 6 problems in order. The tool stack. What he actually used at each stage. Stage 1 tool. Card. Portfolio site in 2 hours. $19 per year. Stage 1 tool. Notion. Your client system. Your project manager. Your brain. Stage 1 tool. Loom. Record your work process. Send video, not emails. Stage 3, tool, Typeform, automated client intake, 0 manual back and forth. Stage 3 tool, Zapier, connect your tools, automate the repetitive. Stage 3 tool, Gumroad, sell a digital product today, 0 coding. Stage 4 tool, Wise Business, international payments without the 3% bank fee. Stage 5 tool, Deal, pay your international team without a headache. Stage 6 tool, HubSpot. When you have a sales team, you need a CRM. Stage 6 tool, Stripe. Payment infrastructure for a global business. Mindset shift. Number 1, stop thinking like an employee. Mindset shift number 2. The fear of raising prices is always irrational. Mindset shift number 3, consistency beats intensity every time. Mindset shift number 4, your business is the best investment at stage 4. Mindset shift number 5, the comparison trap. Your only competition is you at this time last year. Mindset shift number 6, what $10 million actually costs. Be honest with yourself. Mistake to avoid number 1, building an audience before building revenue. Mistake to avoid number 2, waiting until you're ready. You won't be. Mistake to avoid number 3, moving countries before fixing the business. Mistake to avoid number 4, the exclusivity clause without a minimum guarantee. Mistake to avoid number 5, hiring people you like before running a paid trial. FAQ, Do I need a degree? No. You need a result. FAQ, what if someone's already doing this? Good. FAQ, can I do this while employed? Yes. Here's the model. FAQ, do I need to live in Dubai? No. You need a UAE company. FAQ, how do you manage 5 time zones? Systems, not heroics. The 8-year timeline. Year by year. What actually changed? The first night he decided to try. Wednesday. 11:47 p.m. The apartment desk at 1 a.m., building while the city sleeps. The Bali villa at 6 a.m. One last look at the infinity pool before the laptop opens. The Dubai desert at dawn. The scale of nothing teaches you about the scale of everything. Marina Bay at 5:30 a.m., before Singapore goes to work. Mirror Calm Harbor. Waterloo Bridge at twilight in October. The Thames silver. The city testing you. Shibuya crossing at rush hour from above. 500 people. No collisions. The organized chaos. Brooklyn Bridge at dawn. The cables catching first light. Times Square at midnight. The city at full volume. The High Line at golden hour. The skyline from a different angle. Same person. Different rooms. The rooms didn't make him. He made the rooms. Back on the rooftop. 6:47 a.m. The revenue counter still moving. The only question that matters for you, which stage are you actually at? And what is the one move for your current stage? The very first PayPal notification. $75. Month 1. All 5 portfolio pieces built in 1 week. The first 5-star review, 3 sentences. Worth 10 times what the project paid. The subcontractor trial project. The $50 test that saves $50,000. The monkey forest in Ubud. A macaque steals a tourist's sunglasses. The Emirates NBD bank account. 6 figures for the first time. Dubai frame at sunset. The old city on one side. The new city on the other. Gardens by the bay at night. The super trees in full LED display. Maxwell Hawker Center. The best $3 lunch in the world. Sensoji Temple at 6 a.m. Before the tourists, the incense, and the silence. The Google search history from year 1. The same searches. In the same order, the digital product sales notifications waking him up. The first taste of passive income, the investor introduction, the handshake that changed the conversation, the Shoreditch office lease, the moment the business got a permanent address, Canary Wharf at dusk, the financial district lit up, serious money moving, the Tsukiji outer market at 6 a.m., tuna, tamagoyaki, the best breakfast of the trip, the New York Public Library main reading room, a place where ideas are taken seriously, the Notion dashboard, the business visible in one screen, the Dubai Autodrome, a corporate track day, networking in a different context, the Stripe dashboard at $10 million, payments from 6 countries, simultaneously, how to build a portfolio with 0 clients and 0 experience, the exact cold outreach script that works, not one word wasted, the 90-day skill sprint, the exact week-by-week breakdown, 5 platforms to find your first client, all free to start, the digital product that works, one specific promise, completely delivered, the passive income reality, 70% passive, 30% still active. The compound interest table. Why starting at $90,000 matters more than you think. The stage 4 investment allocation. Specific percentages. The COO job spec. What you need and what you don't. How to find a distribution partner. The 3-step process. The typing. 1 a.m. The client's deadline is tomorrow. Signing the 3rd retainer. $3,500 a month recurring. $42,000 a year, the 0% tax structure. What it actually looks like in practice, the team birthday. The small rituals that hold a team together, Mount Batur at sunrise. The caldera, Lake Batur below. The portfolio company overview. 6 years of work, 1 slide, Marina Bay Sands infinity pool. The view from 57 floors up. The revenue counter at $10 million. Still moving, always moving. The gold souk in Dera, old Dubai, a reminder of what trade actually is. the distribution deal's first payment, 1,250,000 yen, from one partnership, Seminyak Beach at Golden Hour. The kind of evening that reminds you why you moved, the course purchase, $19, the decision that started it, the net worth journey, year by year, every asset, the team, all hands, 42 people on a video call, 6 countries, 1 screen, the Gumroad Analytics, month 6 of the product, $8,900, the first all-hands meeting, 10 people, a room in Shoreditch, Tokyo at dawn from Roppongi Hills, the city waking up below, the investment portfolio at year 8, 2 engines, both large. The day he quit the part-time job. A Tuesday. His manager shook his hand. The door of the office. The last time he used his key card, the street outside, the subcontractor quality system. The checklist that maintains standards. The Dubai frame at night. Half old, half new. The whole story in one frame. The enterprise client contract. £120,000. Single deal. Clark Quay at night. The colonial buildings in neon. Singapore's night energy. The Japanese tea ceremony. Taking 1 hour to do one thing correctly. The subway. E-train to world trade. No one knows you have a $10 million company. The first Calendly booking. Without an email, without a phone call. The Ubud rice fields at 5 p.m. The farmers still in the paddies. The tourists gone. The Wise account. 4 currencies. 1 account. Akihabara at night. Neon on every surface. The future arrived here first. One World Observatory. 102 floors. The city below. The Shoreditch mural. The artist who lives below the office. Coney Island boardwalk in October. Empty. The city giving you space. The Bali expat community. Yoga. Kombucha. People building 7-figure businesses from a laptop. The Dubai business card. Gold foil. The small signal of a different tier. Sentosa Island. The business done for the week. 1 afternoon off. The Shinkansen ticket. Window seat. Tokyo to Kyoto. 2 hours 15 minutes. Peter Luger's 1 ribeye. After the year 8 revenue figure appeared on the dashboard, the Palm Jumeirah from above at sunset. The impossible made real. The first Airbnb property investment from product revenue. Passive on passive. London Eye at dusk. The Thames from above. The city from its most cinematic angle. Croissant at Balthazar. 7 a.m. before the office. The Paris of New York. Tsutaya Books in Daikanyama. The most beautiful bookstore in the world. The video summary. Everything in one card. The rooftop. One last time. 6:47 a.m. The city indifferent and beautiful. The income tracker. Month by month. A paper record of the whole thing. The Bali morning routine. 6 a.m. swim. Coffee. Laptop at 7:30. The DMCC license number. The day the company became real. The Thames Path. 7 a.m. before the office. One of London's best free things. The Meishi business card after the Tokyo meeting. Both hands. A slight bow. Little India and Singapore. The color against the corporate city backdrop. Dumbo at Golden Hour. Brooklyn Bridge in the background. The view of Manhattan. The Dubai DIFC. The financial center where the serious money lives. Watching the Keikak fire dance in Uluwatu. The Cliff Temple at sunset. The office whiteboard after the wrong hire. The lesson being internalized. The Tokyo Metro map. The most complex system that always works. The Chelsea market. The High Line above. The city's creative infrastructure. The Singapore GP street circuit. The most beautiful F1 night race. The Notion system before the first subcontractor. The template he gave them. The Sheikh Zayed Road at night. 8 lanes, glass towers, the highway of ambition, Harajuku on a Sunday. The world's most creative street style. The New York office lease. Floor 28 through 31. The moment the company got a skyline. Nusa Penida ferry crossing. The blue of that water is not from a filter. The Shoreditch office coffee machine. The ritual that starts every working day. The Singapore Botanic Gardens, the orchids, The quiet in the middle of the city, the team Slack. 42 people, 6 countries, 1 channel. Good morning messages in 6 time zones. The Bali sunset from Echo Beach. The surfers. The warung. The end of a good day. The gold souk at night. The weight of gold in a small market. Shibuya 109. 7 floors of fashion. The Japanese approach to consumer culture. The Empire State Building at dusk. The light before the lights come on. The Udemy certificate. 100% complete. The skill acquired. Tegalalang. The rice terraces. The scooter parked at the top. The investment portfolio 1 year on. The compound effect becoming visible. London from the top of the shard. The city on a clear morning. The signed partnership deal scanned and saved. The moment preserved. The West Village on a Sunday morning. The city being human. The savings account after 18 months. $48,200. The fuel for the next move. Jewel Changi Airport. The waterfall inside the airport. Arriving and already surprised. The last piece of advice. Not inspiration. A specific instruction. Subscribe. Empire Vault. New framework every week.